The state of her creates space to reflect, reset, and rise. This is where clarity meets community. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe today on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on social media at The States of Her HQ. Hey, beautiful. Welcome back to The State of Her, the headquarters for real conversation and real growth. I'm your host, Keisha, and today I am talking about attention, connection, and validation. All right, let us really unpack this attention versus connection conversation because this right here is affecting so many of us women. And honestly, I don't think enough of us are realizing it. As you all know, you are living in a world where attention is everywhere you go. You are able to get attention in 5 seconds by posting a picture, a quote, posting a body shot, you crying, posting yourself outside, and literally anything you desire. And somebody somewhere in the world is going to react to it. They are. This is called attention. But the connection has become very rare for some of you. Do you know that having a connection actually requires your effort, your presence, depth, consistency, and your emotional intelligence? Because I think some of us women are emotionally confusing attention and confusion for some reason. Now, attention might feel good, and that's because getting attention makes you feel noticed. It gives you a temporary emotional satisfaction. For a brief moment, you feel very attractive, you feel wanted, you feel desired and important. And honestly, I would tell you there's nothing wrong with wanting attention sometimes because we're human. We do need it. We do. But when attention becomes your emotional source of validation, it will become a problem for you. Your confidence depends on attention when you need to see who texts you, who liked your picture, who watched your story, who complimented you and desired you. When you want attention like this, it becomes dangerous because at some point you would start measuring your worth through the reactions you receive. What I want you to remember is to never depend on a temporary validation. Only validation needed is from you and God. So, why are you constantly seeking emotional stimulation? Why are you addicted to being perceived in a way that's not aligned with you? You can't even enjoy your moments unless other people see the moment to validate it for you, right? Why must you have validation just to continue living a happy life, your happy life? At this point, this thing we call attention actually became your emotional currency. You have hundreds and thousands of followers, okay? Listen to what I'm saying to you. You have all these followers, right? And you cannot generally call any one of these followers to help you out when life falls apart for you. When life falls apart, those followers aren't there to help you. Can you contact them? Nope. But I will tell you, beautiful, I give you the right to contact me if you need help with anything you're going through. I'm serious. If I can help, I got you. I will point you in the right direction. If anything, I got you, okay? This is one of the reasons why the state of her headquarters is here. It's here for you. So tap in, beautiful. What you need, I got you. Tap in. Here's the thing though. Are you confusing desire with care? One thing I really want for you, beautiful, is to understand that if a man wants you, it does not automatically mean they care about you. So stop thinking every man care for you. Most men don't. Some men are only attracted to you physically, but are disconnected from you emotionally and mentally, which is okay. The thing is, what are you going to do about it? Would you continue with the relationship knowing you're not getting what you want and need? Some people only want access to you without even valuing who you actually are within. And yes, I do understand that some of you just might ignore all of these signs because all the attention can feel a lot more flattering than anything else. I get it. But a perfect example on this is that you have been through situations where you receive text messages all day and that human being still don't emotionally know who you are. You get compliments all day about your appearance, but some of these men still do not and will not care about your mental health. A man can desire your body, but he will not protect your heart. What I just gave you are not connection examples, they are access examples. You need to only look for connections. Real connection goes deeper than the surface level attraction. A man's connection with you is remembering small details about you, understanding your triggers, checking on you when there's no audience, feeling emotionally safe around you. Connection is consistency, not intensity. If he really wants to deal with you on a higher level, the question that the question that should be asked to you is, how are you mentally today? Did you eat? I understand your triggers. I remember what hurts you. I care about your peace. Connection pays attention to your soul, not just your appearance. Can your appearance feel emotions? Nope, it can't. I don't think so. And honestly, are you actually looking for love or connection? The state of her creates space to reflect, reset, and rise. This is where clarity meets community. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe today on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on social media at The States of Her HQ. Because you might just be looking for relief from loneliness. That's why you entertain inconsistent relationships. You stay in that toxic situation where you keep running back to a man who doesn't fulfill you. You're in a relationship and still feel alone. That's because temporary attention feels better than long term silence for you. Attention is exciting, connection is fulfilling. Attention is loud, connection is safe. Attention says, I want you right now. Guess what? Connection says, I see who you are beyond this moment. So the real goal in life shouldn't be how much attention can I get? It should be who genuinely connects with me in a real way. Because attention fades, looks fade, excitement fades. But genuine connection, that's rare, beautiful. And once you experience real connection with a man, that temporary attention stops impressing you. Sometimes you might use attention as emotional medication. Instead of healing, you would seek validation. By you not sitting with yourself, you are now seeking distractions. Instead of working on your self worth, you will look for outside reassurance. And eventually, you would start needing constant attention just to feel emotionally okay. Real connection feels calm. You don't have to force it, perform for it, beg for it, or even overthink it. Real connection will make you feel seen, heard, and safe. And some of us women overlook healthy connections because the unhealthy attention is much, much louder. We all want to be seen. It's okay. But why in this manner, though? You know what attention says? It says, you look good to me. You know what connection says? It says, I understand you. Attention is temporary excitement. Connection is emotional nourishment. Once you finally experience real connection, random attention stops impressing you at all costs. So now the real question becomes, if attention isn't enough and validation can't come from outside, then how do you actually keep yourself happy? Because some of us don't even know what happiness even looks like without someone else involved. You know how to be excited, you know how to be entertained, you know how to feel wanted, but happy, at peace, content on your own, that's different. Happiness is not something someone gives you, it's something you build. And a lot of us were never taught how to build it. So what you do, you chase it, you attach it to your relationships. You make someone else responsible for how you feel. And that's where you lose yourself, beautiful. Keeping yourself happy starts with learning yourself. What actually makes you feel good when nobody is watching you? What brings you peace when your phone is quiet? What fills you up that has nothing to do with validation? If you don't know this, you'll keep depending on a man to feel alive. You have to create a life you don't need to escape from. That means doing things because you enjoy them, not because it would impress him. Taking yourself out, resting without guilt, saying no without ever explaining yourself. protecting your energy like it actually matters to you because it does, beautiful. You have to be disciplined because happiness is not just vibes and soft life moments. Sometimes keeping yourself happy looks like getting up when you don't feel like it, fixing your mindset when it starts to spiral out of control, and holding yourself accountable instead of blaming him. That's self validation too. It's telling yourself, I'm not about to abandon me just because things feel uncomfortable. You have to become a safe place for yourself. Because if you're not, you'll keep running into men and you expecting them to do what you won't do for you. And that's heavy, real heavy. Because real happiness is quiet. It's not loud like attention. It's not temporary like validation from a man. It's steady. It's waking up and feeling okay with who you are. It's not needing constant reassurance. The state of her creates space to reflect, reset, and rise. This is where clarity meets community. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe today on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on social media at The States of Her HQ. It's knowing even on your worst days, you still got you. So instead of asking, who's going to make me happy? Start asking, what am I doing daily to make sure I'm happy? Because when you master happiness, you stop chasing attention and stop begging for validation. You start choosing connection from a place of wholeness, not emptiness. So, let me leave you with this, beautiful. Attention will have you feeling seen for a moment. Validation will have you feeling good for a second. But neither one of those will sustain you if you don't have connection with a man. And most importantly, connection with yourself. Because if you don't know how to validate yourself, you'll keep chasing a man to do it for you. If you don't know how to make yourself happy, you'll keep expecting a man to carry that responsibility for you. And if you don't understand what real connection feels like, you'll keep settling for attention and calling it something deeper, and it's not. That's where a lot of you get it wrong. You don't need more attention. You need alignment with who you are, alignment with your standards and with your peace. Because when you're aligned, attention doesn't impress you, validation doesn't control you. Happiness doesn't depend on who shows up for you either. It doesn't. You become solid on your own. And from that place, you don't chase connection, you recognize it. So forget asking who's looking at you and start asking who's actually seeing you. Stop asking who wants you and start asking who's capable of keeping you in a healthy way. And most importantly, beautiful, start choosing yourself the way you keep hoping he will choose you. Start today by doing that. This is the state of her, real conversation, real growth. Thank you for listening today, beautiful. You are always heard and seen here in the state of her headquarters. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with another woman who might need it. Follow us at the State of Her HQ. New episode drop every Wednesday. Until next time, take care of yourself, beautiful. Bye.